Greetings, ISD 728 communities. I'm Superintendent Andy Olmos, and I'm joined tonight by John Anderson, Chair of the ISD 728 School Board. We know your time is valuable, so first, thank you for taking the time to view this presentation and for preparing to share your essential feedback with us. We are now at a critical juncture in planning the future of our school facilities, and we also want to express our deepest appreciation for the commitment and time of our Community Facilities Task Force members who have made this survey possible.
Thank you, Superintendent Olmos. The dedication of the task force has been truly impressive. They successfully navigated multiple hours of meetings this fall in a complex and steep learning curve, tackling the challenge of preparing our schools for the future.
The school board and district leadership have been impressed by their complex and creative ideas, prioritizing and balancing several critical factors, including protecting our unique community identities, supporting our schools, and maintaining the necessary balance between tax impact and providing the best student experience.
The Community Facilities Task Force public survey you're about to see is the direct result of their thorough work. Your feedback is essential. It will shape the final recommendations the task force will share with the ISD 728 School Board.
Thank you again to the task force for their dedication, and thank you to our community in advance for your vital participation.
Hello, ISD 728 community. We appreciate the opportunity to connect with you. Before we begin, we want to take a moment to say a huge thank you for being part of this important conversation. Your input is so valuable as we plan for the future of our schools and work to make sure every student has the best learning experience possible, especially with things reaching stress points in some of our buildings. The ISD 728 Facilities Task Force is truly grateful for your partnership and for your feedback. Last spring, the school board recognized we needed to seriously explore options when it comes to our school buildings and making sure that they support all the great students and programs that we offer. That's why they put together the call for the Facilities Task Force, a group made up of your neighbors and fellow community members to roll up their sleeves and dig into solutions. To help clarify the work that needed to be done, the ISD 728 School Board identified the needs. Growth in the southern end of the district is nearing building capacity, and a long-term plan to address student population growth is needed. Community engagement is highly valued, and the district will partner with our community stakeholders. The committee project timeline will run from September through December of 2025, with recommendations delivered to the school board in mid-December. And we were thrilled when so many of you stepped up. The task force, made up entirely of dedicated community volunteers, has now spent months analyzing data and brainstorming ideas. What you're reviewing in this survey are their collective outcomes and recommendations for our ISD 728 future. We're following a successful process that the district has used before, and we value the community collaboration as well as the great ideas and solutions that have been developed. After the Facility Task Force application process over the summer, the committee was selected and started meeting in September of 2025. The committee considered data about ISD 728 factors impacting building enrollment, such as enrollment and capacity trends and projections, any previous recommendations or facility planning work, instructional programming needs and opportunities, our grounds, the core facilities and standards, and our demographic data, income, student needs, and special populations. Next, the task force created some exciting and creative potential solutions to meet those needs. They worked closely with district experts who showed them the potential impacts of those ideas, like costs, enrollment projection updates, and design details. And that's where you come in. This survey is our way of getting your initial reaction. We want to know what you see as opportunities and what questions you have about their proposed solutions. Once they have your feedback, the task force will refine their ideas and present their final recommendations to the ISD 728 School Board. As the task force started to develop their proposals, there were some guiding principles that the school board set for the outcome objectives. Develop no more than 3 recommendations for solutions to the long-term district-wide building capacity and student growth concerns. Recommendations should include building capacity planning, as boundary solutions may be only a temporary solution, and recommendations must be financially viable and responsible. At this time, please proceed with the survey by hitting the Next button. The next page you will find another video that will share some information on the data that the district has compiled, as well as an opportunity for us to learn a little bit more about you.